We're back. Sorry, hiccup. Let's see, we got a hammer, we got a jack. We got a fishnet. And yeah, hopefully this won't be like a super fast thing like the last one was in the previous game, where I accidentally won the game in like 6 minutes. Ah, okay. We put this, one of the 2 nails, and we can open the door with the green, the red, and the blue. So basically, insert your Legend of Zelda jokes here. So basically, this cult likes to prey on people's weaknesses. For example, being in mourning for someone you've lost, or someone who's badly hurt, and using that to further their ends by saying, "Oh, we can help you. Funny thing, you have to do this." You have to do this horrible thing that is probably against the laws of man and nature to get what you want. So they teach them magic and, trick them, essentially. And so far we've seen them do this twice. And for some reason, they want a dark dimension. Essentially, an area that is devoid of life is essentially a natural disaster gone unnatural, because we had the fog and now the earthquake. Who knows what the next one will be? I mean, the next one could be anything. And keep in mind, I have all the games. One of which I'll play, I think I'll end up playing partly blind, if not completely blind, because I may have started it and didn't finish it, so I don't know what happens. And the only reason I didn't finish it is because I just never got back around to it. You know how it goes. But that's kind of the cool thing about having a Let's Play channel like this. Well, a variety channel in my case, just having a channel is I have to finish the games I play, which is good. Or at least try to finish, if there is a finish. Which reminds me, there's like a few things I need to get back into for fun, but the thing is, I need to do like the finished games for LP, so I kind of had to cut down for the backlog. But I shouldn't have one. And there might be a chance I'll finally, after I finish the first MMX series I've been doing, I'll get the old Cinemax game from before Telltale Games. I do have a hard copy, but I can't get the audio to work, and I'm thinking maybe the Good Old Games version will, because apparently Good Old Games has it, and I am so going to buy it. It'll be my second official purchase off of Good Old Games. Yes, that would be useful. Crank on the wheel. And we took a rib. A strange ritual doesn't move. And we don't have the knob. Break it open. Do that. Let's see. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. No, we don't put the purple crystal in there. Okay. A puzzle piece, 2 nails, a hammer, and a sculpture tool. Okay. That's what we needed to do. I knew there was something I was missing, and Wasn't sure where I'd have to move to. So these guys are kind of dicks. Like I've said in the previous game, now that we know what they're called, the Nebolo cult. 1 second. Today is a day of interruptions, I'm sorry. Can't do anything about that though. Oh well. And my cat Fuzzy is playing, Butterball's playing. I had Pete. Pete was being quiet, but Fuzzy came in and I gave him a toy because he's my little kitten. I found out today that bacon cheese whiz appeals to Pete, which is very strange. Yeah, I found this cheese was in a can, bacon. Like, I had heard of it and I figured I'd try it. Deal with this. There's this. Okay, that's completely different. Okay, is that the lever? No. That's what it wants to find, I think. Yeah, lever. Ah, that was kind of hard to see. Okay. Well, then we're not going in his lair. A nice sense of fuzz. Yeah, I've noticed this is a pattern with the games, is that you find the, like this, I guess the study layer, for lack of a better term. Like this is basically where they learn the craft that they wanted to use to what they thought was help themselves, but in reality was, you know, release the dark dimensions for this fucked up little cult. cat's being cooked. Which leads me to my question: how does he not get busted? I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody would have figured out by now that there's something really fucked up going on because, well, towns keep disappearing when this cult pops in. You think somebody would have, like, you know, taken note of it by now? I wonder if they were going to, like, just reveal what the cult really wants to do, what the cult actually is, because it sounds like they're not human? Or not so much not human as they take on human members, but like the higher-up mucky-mucks, I guess the ones who don't check it out after a while and succeed in their plans. Because they've been doing this for as long as they have, and if we're like among the first to try and break up these dark dimensions, do you want to bet there are some permanent ones out there? Like ones you can't destroy because they're so fucked that there's no point, even if you do figure out what the hell's going on? Or are they all breakable in case something goes horribly wrong with it? Like, they can't control it anymore, so they have a way of destroying it so they don't, you know, get destroyed by their own creation, but they prefer not to because they want everything to be dead or something. Now we have to find a little tiny bug. I never understood that actually with villains when they're like trying to do something and they want to keep it permanent. Why would you have a destroy it button, so to speak? You know, like a way to dispel it. You know, even like a reason as it's the law you have to have something like that. You know, even that I can kind of like, you know, let pass because, okay, there's like a rule that says you have to do it a certain way and otherwise the spell breaks every law of nature, but that doesn't mean I understand why you would have, say, oh, cursed today, also stumbled upon the power of the darkness, foolish young alchemist back then, but I should have known such magic would only bring me eternal suffering and sorrow. I was almost able to create an entrance inside the dark dimensions, but instead I lost my wife and son and my family. So when I set to find them, I created the Nimbulu cult, a powerful alchemist cult. So this was somebody in mourning looking for their family. Something tells me he lost control of the cult if he was just going for his family, meaning he didn't want the world destroyed. You know, just a weird thought. It would be kind of interesting if they decide to, like, wrap up the Dark Dimensions saga by having you find the guy's, lost family and reuniting them, thus, there wouldn't be a need for the cult anymore. Only maybe, the cult got taken over by somebody who saw this as an opportunity to get a lot of power and twisted the goals of the cult to do something else. Unless he's still alive. Who knows? For all we know, he could be so twisted now that instead of trying to find his family, he wants to send the entire world into the Dark Dimensions with him. Because he's that much of a dick. Unusually influence on us. No, from well, we killed the snake. That was easy.
My life. I thought that thing was gonna kill me. Hey, please take these notes. My fiancé, he wrote down everything he knew about the Dark Dimensions, including where the next one will occur. He thinks this will be the greatest of them all. You stop this one, and you can stop the next. Here.
Stop all the Dark Dimensions! And hey, look, it's actually like a decent end at a decent time. As opposed to, oh yeah, it's like a 3-minute video. Sorry. So let's see. Yeah, of course we gotta look at all the concept art and stuff. Not much on the wallpapers. Kind of an interesting, beauty isn't what it's cut out to be situation, because it kind of revolves around the perfection thing. And the previous one was more of a how love can be twisted in so many different ways. So I wonder what Somber Song and City of Ash are going to be, because those are the other two, and I gotta figure out what the order is for them. So what I'm probably going to do is set them both up and see which one is third and which one is fourth, and then we'll be playing the third one in the series. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!